Good evening, students. As you know that your English test is approaching fast. So this is a very important chapter. Its critical points I am going to discuss. Because I firmly believe that if you have studied the text, any question you can do. So this is the chapter 2 stories about flying. I am in this video is just letting you know the critical points of this chapter, his first flight. Now listen to me very carefully. His first flight has 15 main points, which you should keep in mind, and you should read the text in order to attempt the paper successfully. Firstly, it is a story about a young seagull who has two brothers and sister. He was living on a ledge. His two brothers and sisters were very well equipped to fly, flap wings, their feathers, and they fly very good. But whenever this young seagull tried to flap his wings, somehow or the other, he started to fret. Fret means he started to get little anxious, worried, and he put one of his feet on the ledge and other outside the ledge in order to fly, flap his wing, expand his wings. But somehow or the other, he does not have the power or the motivation to do that. What he does, he gets inside a hole into the ledge. His younger sister, who has small wings in comparison of him, make the flight successfully without any trouble. So that troubled the young seagull very much, that even my sister is able to fly. And his two brothers, they were very well equipped. What happened then? His mother and father, they were very angry with the young seagull. They always used to scold him, upbraid him, means scornfully scolding someone, to tell them that he should learn to fly, otherwise he will starve someday. But somehow or the other, he has never got that confidence. Now his mother and father have taught successfully to his brother and sister how to skim in the ski. Skim means like going into the ski, how to hunt the fish, and his brother has successfully made his first catch of first herring, HERRING. It is the name of the fish. But young seagull never learned anything, and he never learned the art of flying, which is the key component for any bird to fly. Now they cackled. The word used is cackled. It is written in your text. Around him, his mother and father upbraided him, made him scold, you do something. Now it has been good 24 hours. So all his mother and father, his two brothers and sisters, they are sitting on the opposite plateau. There is a plateau. Nobody is watching at the young seagull. And young seagull, very important point, ledge is on the southern side. So what happened? His mother was noticing all this, and the young seagull was looking at his two brothers. Two brothers, what were doing? They just were dodging their head inside and were very quiet. His father was preening his feathers. Preening means cleaning his feather. Only his mother, who was sitting on a little height on a plateau, was looking at him with the torn pieces of fish in his beak. So the young seagull, he just looked at her. He put one of his feet on the ledge and outside the ledge. He tried to fly, but he felt dizzy. He failed. Now what his mother did? His mother soared, rode, made a flight close to him, hovered around him, tried to put the meat fishes in his mouth, but at the same moment he stopped. She stopped. At the same she stopped. And the young seagull was very anxious, very angry. In order to grab the piece of that fish, he just soared and a terror seized him. It is written in the terror means he get very frightened. All of a sudden he can feel the wind across his body onto his feathers, and what he's seeing that his wings are cutting through the wind and he is able to fly. He is roaring, he is soaring downwards, upwards. Now he is not plunging downwards like earlier he used to do. Now he is able to fly, and his joy knew no bounds. All of a sudden his mother, father, his brother and sister all came around him, congratulated him. They all make sound, typical bird sound, and he replied in the same bird sound, yes, yes, yes. And finally he was able to make a flight. When the young seagull was making the flight, under that flight he saw the vast expanse of green sea under him, with the ledges, with the ridges, not the ledges, with the ridges under that. So his mother and father has reached before him on the green sea. So they were just making bird sound, ka, you also come. So he come. When he was trying to make himself float on the sea, he started to sink. But then his body get accustomed, his stomach get accustomed, and he was able to float. So everybody was feeling very happy, and they offered him the pieces of the dogfish. So this was the basic summary of all these points which I have mentioned. All the points. Kindly read the text. I have read all of your text and poems many times. So these are the main points which I have made. Okay, so don't forget it. I am zooming it for you. The main points. Kindly have it. These are the main points. Young seagull with two brothers and sister attempted to flap his wings. Little sister with shorter wings. Mother and father upbraided him. For 24 hours he was starving. Mother and father told them, his younger sister and brothers, how to skim waves and how to eat fish, hunt fish. Bleak plateau where the mother, father and sister and his two brothers were living. Ledge faced south, like I told. The young seagull ledge was towards the south. So he was hungry for 24 hours. Only his mother noticed him. He took the piece of flesh close to him, but have not put that piece of flesh in his mouth. All of a sudden, the young seagull was able to make the fly. His wings cut the wind, and he can see the vast expanse of green sea below him. So these are the main points of this particular first part. If you have any doubt, you can refer to me anytime. Thank you. God bless you.